How's it going, everyone? Today we are doing a playtest stream with Domain Zoo. So we have Domain Zoo going up against. We have a lot of modern decks with us actually today. We'll try to get to them all, but we'll see what we actually end up getting to. But we have Jordan. He wanted to talk about some of the new cards. The made Domain Zoo playable.
Yeah, people toyed with the idea right after MH2. It did get some cool new toys, but kind of fell off a little as people discovered more powerful things to be doing with those new cards. But recently, in the new Dominaria set, got one card that's seeing a lot of play in just about everything that can play it. Leyline Binding. It's a flash enchantment, 6 mana, but it costs one less for each land type. So if you have all the basic land types, it's 1 mana. I just exile target non-land permanent until Leyline Binding leaves the battlefield. It is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
Also,
a messed up card.
it can't be removed by Prismatic Ending either, because it's 6 mana. And then, card that's probably only being played in this is Nashoba Brawler. It's kind of similar to Territorial Kavu, or just a really big 2-drop. It's a 5. It comes in, if you have all 5 land types, it's a 5/3 trample. And it dies to a lot, but also 5-power creature with trample for 2 mana.
Well, and there's something to say, like, you can play that early, or you can play it late, and it's good either way. Like, by the time you play it or late, I probably wasted a lot of my interactive spells to get rid of it on other things.
Yeah, you have to get rid of it, or else it's just going to beat you to death.
Right now, we have Murktide up against Domain Zoo. I think the matchup is probably favored towards Domain, honestly, unless I can get a Blood Moon out.
It can be a lot to deal with. Playing creature after creature, just big threats. Alright.
Want to do high roll?
Sure. More than 3. About more than 3 as you can get. Oh. I like this hand.
I will also keep. And it has like spells and lands.
That is not all you can ask for. Alright. I will start us off. So I play a Wooded Foot. I'm gonna go ahead. Fetch and shock down to 17. You're going to get Steam Vents. Shock that enemy. Laying out a Ragavan. We're in a best.
Fortunately, my hand does not kill Ragavan.
Exactly what I like to hear.
Spire Bluff, there you go.
I'm gonna untap and play one Swift Teeth. We're gonna attack right.
I'll declare no blocks.
Okay. Trigger. Holy heat. That's probably gonna stay in exile.
You're gonna holy heat your own Ragavan.
I could do that.
I won't complain.
Now here's a fun one. Because I have a treasure now to fetch. We are gonna go get Indotha Triome. I love fetching in these decks that play one of land. And we now have every base land type.
And now you can play like Kavu with the 5/5.
That is correct, John. I'm going to play turn 2 Territorial Kavu. It's a 5/5. And I'm going to pass the turn.
I think that's considered the end step.
Yep.
Gonna been that. Hey, Bobble. I lied, I'm not playing that Bobble.
Like.
I'm gonna play the Shredder, and then I'm gonna play this Bobble.
That makes sense.
Um, big hit here. I think I don't have time to use this. Bobble you.
Good.
It's pretty good. Upkeep, I'll draw.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty good. All right. So. So I could just attack in with both. Kill Ragavan, but then you're eating the full 5 Kavu. And at this point, Ragavan pretty much did. Let's go to combat.
Sure.
I'll attack with both of these. Kavu is gonna try. What do
Have counterspell, consider Bobble.
So those of you who don't know, when Kavu attacks, you can choose one of 2 triggers. One is you can discard a card, and if you do, draw a card. The other is you can exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. So, despite, it's big, but he also does other annoying things. I think we're gonna hit Miture's Bobble, keep you off of Delirium as long as possible, and then
I'm gonna block the Ragavan.
block right, big 5. Ragavan will die. Then a shocking a breeding pool. I'm going to play another territorial Kavu.
Mm-hmm.
Pass. Like big dudes.
2 shocks, so that makes me feel like he has a Separate Denial. I was trying to remember the name. I could picture the card in my head.
The card Death Shadow used to play.
Hard. Island. Play a Shredder.
Yep.
Cast a Dragon Reaching Archive.
Yep.
I'm gonna resolve this one first. This one gets counter. Sex Shredder.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say go.
All right.
I'm in that weird spot where I just don't have a way to deal with 2 5/5s at the moment.
Draw. I'm gonna play a Wooded Foothills. I think here we're just gonna go to combat. Attack with both combos. Triggers. I think for both here, we're gonna do some exiling. I want to hit Ragavan with 1 and Steve Vince with the other. Because really, one of your only single card answers is Unholy Heat. As long as I can keep you off that, it's gonna be really hard to deal with these.
Yeah. And you're not really worried about a Murktide because you could just binding it.
Yeah.
I'm going to triple block Kavu.
Oh, much toughness.
A lot. 5, 8, 9.
So I think we are just going to. So I can either get the big shredder, or I could get the shredder and the dragon. You are tapped out.
Here, man, you could also choose just to kill the Dragon Rage channel and leave me with that shredder.
That's true. I could choose to do that. You are correct. think I'll have an easier time dealing with one bit. So we're gonna do damage here and here. Abu. I will pass the turn.
Didn't Leyline Binding something which makes me feel like he doesn't have that? That said, I am pretty far from having Delirium. I'm gonna play a Misty. Fetch.
That's gonna put you.
I'm also gonna shock. I will be dead to Tribal Flames.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Unholy.
I have delirium right now.
No.
Results.
Should have cast this one first. Bolt. Knife.
Knife will. Stubborn denial.
Here. Play a big Murktide.
I am going to spawn to the. Here we go. I'm going to cast man. Here.
Yeah.
Draw a card off.
I'm just gonna pass.
All right. On your end step, I'm gonna go fetch. I think here we're just gonna go get our other triome. Except it's not called a triome, it is Xander's. If I can find it. There it is. Pass and go to my turn?
Yeah.
Draw for turn. Oh, you still have. I think. Just want to dig some. I'm gonna go to combat. And attack with the Kafu. Attack trigger, I'm going to discard a card and draw. Okay. I'm going to discard basic forest. So Kafu comes. Yep. Off each other. I am going to cast Wild.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play Winston.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I got.
That's pretty good for me. Cast Express Federation.
Yep.
What am I? So I'm going to go and I'm already dead to a lie. I can do like and back. Well, play a land. Cast Unholy Heat on the Kavu Connive.
Delirium.
Yes.
Yep.
Then I'll fetch down to 4. Instant creature, land, sorcery. Silent. I will no longer have Delirium. I'm going to cast a Murktide.
That makes sense.
It'll only be a 5/5. I want to try to keep Delirium. Delirium. I'm just going to make a 6. I don't need Delirium. I can't keep Delirium. There's like no way for me to keep Delirium. I will smack you for 5.
Big 5.
And I will pass the turn.
2, 7. Let's get tapped temple. Really need to draw something.
I'm also super excited about the Almath promo. The store championship.
Tribal Flames you.
Yes.
Well, that's something cool. For my sideboard plan, we're going to be bringing in Force of Vigors because if I let a Blood Moon resolve unanswered, I essentially just lose the game on the spot. This deck, more than just like needing all of the different colors to cast stuff, I need to have all those basic land types to even function. And Teferis help me make sure I don't have to worry about anything on my turn, and also help answer cards like Bounce Blood Moon. Bouncing Murktides is always fun. Instant speed Tribal Flames. And,
Tribal Flame's not instant.
no, it's sorcery.
Oh. I did not know that.
That'd be sick.
I keep getting Tribal Flames mixed up with the Legacy one. Right? What is it called? The
Price of Progress?
Yeah, Price of Progress.
If only. Then we're going to be taking out Ragavans because I feel like they're. I mean, obviously he didn't have an answer last game, but it's the least likely card to be impactful in this matchup, I feel. You'd have a ton of answers for it.
Yeah, and what I'm trimming on, well, I'm bringing in 2 Blood Moons because they are a 5-color deck and they need to have all 5 colors to actually do much. More so it's just the land types. You just have to have the land types. And dress downs, because if they do have all the land types, this can make their Kavus into 1/1s, I believe, right? Or is it 0/0 already and just gets +X?
Is a.
Oh, okay. So this just kills Kavu.
Yeah, it just kills copies.
And it makes the other 2-mana one, the 5/3 into a 1/3.
Yeah, because it'd be a 0/3.
0/3.
So that one at least stays alive.
So I mean, it just makes a lot of this stuff smaller. And trimming on the spell pierces because they have some burn and some non-creature spells I kind of would like to answer, but in the long scheme of things, these just won't do a whole lot. Then Archmage's Charm, because I'm bringing in Blood Moons, they're very awkward to cast. On 3, I'd rather be killing something or adding to my board state than actually casting this. And if the game's going late enough for me to want to cast this to draw cards, I'm probably already winning. I'm going to keep this hand. This hand's really good.
I think my hand is also really good. So, what we got?
Good.
All right.
I actually have an answer to a turn 1 Ragavan this time.
I'm going to play a Verdant Catacomb. I'm going to pass.
Consider.
All right.
And that. Yep. Good.
No bobble this time.
No bobble.
We are going to fetch. I'm going to go grab ourselves and try it. I find Indothatron. I think we're going to untap and do untap. I have a couple options. Stuff like that. But I think my best bet is to get some pressure. Or, well, I like this plan. So we're going to shock and a steam back. All the land types I need. So, tap down because you can play a block. Safe to do. I'm going to bolt ledger. And this, we cast a wild Nakal. Here. Play my 1 mana 3/3 and pass.
I'm actually pretty happy with them doing that. I'm going to fetch Island. I'm going to cast a Shredder.
Alright.
And then I'm going to cast a Bolt on the Coddle Knife.
Yep. The Nakata will sadly die.
This one. Discard Spire Bluff Canal.
Okay.
Good. Cannot attack Shredder.
That's true. Untap. Draw. We are going to play Windswept Heath. And then we are going to drop a Territorial Kavu.
Sure.
Get some power on the board and pass.
Draw. I'm going to play this Otawara. Cast some Murktide with 2 counters.
2 counters. You got it.
Because I have 2 of these, I think I'm going to cast one to get a Connive trigger. Cast a Dress Down, Connive.
Well, tap down. I don't think you have any items for it, but I'm going to do it now. I'm going to fetch. Go to 16. What do I want here? I'm going to shock you a Sacred Foundry. And then we're going to flash in Layla.
Sure.
We're going to get the Murktide.
Connive?
Yep. And then this after that.
I will discard this, and then I'll draw a card off the binding. Or the Dress Down.
Yep.
I'll combat for 2.
I'll take 2.
What happened with the Kavu and the Dress Down that died, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Alright. Draw.
Yeah, Kavu did die to dress down. It's just he was doing stuff with the dress down on the stack.
We're gonna play an Arid Mesa.
I sacked this. Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and fetch with the Arid Mesa. Let's get. I think I can just get this for now. Yeah, we'll get a basic planes. And I do think I have to deal with the electric shredder. So I am going to tribal flames it. And then we are going to play out Neshoba Brawler.
Sure.
I'm gonna pass.
I'll play bobble. I'm gonna bobble myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna fetch. Tap Steam Vents.
Yeah, there's nothing in your deck that kills a 5/3, right?
Yeah, nothing at all. I will and draw a card at your upkeep.
Okay. I will draw for turn.
Yep.
Alright. We're going to attack with the Neshoba Brawler.
No blocks.
Alright, take 5. I'm going to play a basic forest and a pass.
Cast Trigger Channel.
Yep.
Good. I do have Delirium.
Okay. So untap and draw. Not exactly what I want to see. I think I need to try to push damage through. So we're gonna go to combat.
Yep.
And attack the brawler. Yep. Does have trample.
Yep. So I'll take 2 and they'll trade.
Yep. And then I will pass.
Nice channeler.
Another one.
Good.
Alright, we need to start drawing cool cards. That was pretty cool. I'm going to play out Territorial Kafu.
Sure.
You have 2 cards in hand.
Correct.
I think we'll pass.
Instead. Dress down, sure.
No, my Kavu. Yeah, good.
I'm gonna leave this one on top.
Okay.
Dress down resolve.
Yep.
Draw a card. Oddly enough, I did that at the end step. So dress down stays around during my turn.
Sick.
Draw. Combat.
For one.
one. Then I'll
Okay.
go to the end step, sack this.
Yep. Alright, untap. Draw. I want to play an Arid Mesa. Tribal Flames you. Tribal Flames you.
I go to 1.
Go ahead.
End step bolt you.
Yeah, I just thought it made the game
Connive.
a little more stressful.
Or not can I have
Surveil.
I'll leave that on top. Draw. 3.
Yep.
Good.
Untap. Draw. Alright. cast Scion of Figure.
Sure.
Then I will pass.
Unholy Heat Scion. Sure. Open that. I'll bolt you.
No,
Sure.
I'm dead.
Untap.
Then you hit me.
Yeah.
All right.
This hand kind of does everything that we want.
This hand's a little weird, but I think it's okay. All right. So I'm gonna start us off with shocking in a Temple Garden and playing a Wild Cattle.
Yep.
2/2. Go ahead.
Draw. I can kill the Nakal right here. Or I can... I think I actually just killed the Nakal. I'm gonna fetch Shock and Unholy Heat.
Nakano is gone.
And I will pass.
Alright. And
Holding on to the bauble in my hand so I can get a connive trigger off the shredder next turn.
draw. Very good. So here I am going to. I'm gonna play a Flooded Strand. I'm gonna fetch Shock. I'm gonna go to 15. I need to be playing stuff, so I can't go get a Triumph and then wait a turn. But we're gonna get 4 land types as soon as I find those defense. Sometimes, not every game you get to go, I fetch Triumph, fetch Shockland. Sometimes you gotta get a little weird with it.
Yeah, and like the mana base can be very painful in that deck.
So we're gonna play out a 4/3 Shelba Brawler.
That's pretty good.
And then we're gonna pass.
Untap. I will cast a shredder.
Yep.
Bauble trigger.
Yep.
This is never hitting them, so I'm going to just discard this Ragged Man. And I will bauble you.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. People draw.
Yep. Draw for turn. Yeah. It's okay.
It's good enough.
We're going to play a Flooded Strand. So you have a 2/4 letter. So I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
We're gonna attack with the Brawler.
I'm going to declare no blocks.
Okay. Before damage, we're going to fetch. What do I want? I need to find a black source. But I also kind of have stuff I want to do with that mana, so it might be a little painful. Depending on what we get. Actually, we might just have to stick around at 4. Shock it removal. So 40 damage.
No blocks.
And then we're gonna play out another brawler.
Sure.
Want to pass?
Sure.
4-3 trample dudes.
Pretty good. Cast iteration.
I'm going to cast Stubborn Denial.
Play an island.
I think I just want to disrupt you as much as possible. Maybe you don't find the answers you need.
Go ahead.
When it unds, run a dribble. Play out Verdant Catacombs. Go to combat.
Mhm.
Back with this two.
I have to block one, and that's it.
Alright, so before damage, a fetch. This time we will be getting Black Source, hopefully. No. Ooh. Shock and improved.
Sure.
So we got 2 5/3s.
I'll get damage.
Yep.
I'll take 6.
Alright, go ahead.
That's a good one. Can't really play around Stubborn Denial though. That's not the one. That's Bloodman.
Alright, in response, I'm gonna float 2 green. 2 more. Then I'll resolve. Then I'm gonna force it. And then we get there with the dudes.
My hand was like super awkward. The turn that you counter the iteration, I wanted to iteration into a red source to play the channeler to get a connive. It was just like very awkward.
Yeah, it looked pretty awkward.